When you buy these from Dollar Tree, the glitter on them is obnoxious. Hey there, my name is Kathy. Welcome to the Junk Shack, baby. There may have been some magic that happened on these DIYs because every one of them were easy, affordable, fun to do, and turned out so spooky, witchy, crafty. Oh my God, I'm just in love with every one of them. I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed making it. That's glitter that fell off just coming home. Last year I bought this one, took it into my kitchen sink, added some dish soap to it and an old toothbrush, and I scrubbed all of the glitter off. So I'm going to do that to these three. You could not even see any of the feathers, none of the toes, none of the feature. I couldn't tell there was a little lump above his beak. He looks so much more real with none of the glitter. Of course, there is still some left over, but once I paint it black, you won't even be able to tell. It'll just be a little bit texture, but it looks so much better. I did the cat also. I'm tired of this, man. I worked about 15 minutes. He needs a lot more work on his back. I really concentrated on the front to see the features. Yeah, I could scrub a lot more on him. But it's shocking how much better they look when you do that. I am going to let them sit overnight because that wore me out doing that on all three of them. And see what happens in the morning. This is after one coat of black spray paint. Although I painted these, oh goodness, 3 or 4 days ago, the top parts just feel a little sticky. The bottom is completely dry, but the tops of them are just a little sticky. So I am going to take my ink, Waverly ink chalk paint, and give them all a coat of that, just so that my next step, dry brushing, it will stick to it. Here they are after being painted with black chalk paint, and I would like to point out the detail in these little critters. And they are not globbed up with black glitter glue. All dry brushed. I tried to make it look more of a white, a nasty, dirty white. Real quick, I'm going to touch up the feet with the black chalk paint, and then I have some of this multi-surface satin, and I am going to paint their beaks so that it's a little shiny. Beaks have been painted, and they have just the littlest bit of shine, and just the littlest bit of paint was left over, and I kind of did a dry brush with it. It's hard to see, but you can almost see the little kind of a shine to both birds. You know, ravens already, they kind of look shiny. So I thought it wouldn't hurt, and I think it just highlighted the texture in them so good. I am going to make a haunted birdcage. I thought long and hard about this and not making it a haunted bird cage. Instead, I think I'm going to make it a little lantern, and I might just decorate it for Halloween. Then I could always use it. But next step, I'm going to try to paint the top and the back and the bottom with gold spray paint. We'll see how it goes. It might be a fail. It might be a win. I then used my gold paint pen to highlight some of the features that are on the outside of the cage. Maybe I should put something there. I just can't decide. I am at work today by myself, and it's kind of slow for the moment, and I brought a few crafts I'm going to work on, beginning with my, what is this called? My crystal ball. I'm going to use my gold spray paint, or I'm sorry, gold pen, my gold paint pen, good gravy, and just kind of go around the edges and make this a little better looking. I drew on the mask, and everything else is just different colored dots. This is just a plastic cup, probably from Dollar Tree. I picked it up at my local thrift shop, and I picked this up at Dollar Tree for $3. I am going to paint the outside of this black, and then I'm going to spray paint it, hopefully in a natural sort of organic way, cover the skull all the way around in black, and if it kind of spreads out a little bit, that's okay, because the gold, it's very, very gold. And then I'm going to do a little bit of dry brushing on it. We'll see how it turns out. I have a little collection of spiders, and I have this kind of cool, I guess, cocktail glass. I'm going to try to come up with something with the spiders, the glass, and this little candlestick holder that I painted. I still haven't dry brushed it, but I'm trying to come up with something like that and maybe have a spider in it. For this guy, I'm kind of thinking doing a little dry brush, maybe some stickers in his eyes, and then a succulent. I don't know. I'm going to think about it a little harder. I am going to be using this paint and dry brushing just ever so slightly all of the raised features on this little candlestick holder. I'm using a crazy greenish color in hopes that after I use the antiquing wax, it'll sort of look like it's tarnished. After I finished dry brushing the candlestick holder, I did a little bit of black dry brush on a little tiny brown spider, and then added a couple of my witch's potion bottles in here, and just a little bit of moss just to make it look a little bit spooky. And then you just put the cup right back on it, and there you have it. I imagine the back one is poison, and the front one is the antidote, and the spider is there to protect it all. If you remember this little black skull cup, I went ahead and dry brushed it in the exact same way with the exact same color. Thanks for watching.